Blind in the deepest night, reaching out, grasping for a fleeting memory.
Too wiggly. Too obvious. Now we're talking.
I like the small moment of world building for what defines fashion in Hexside. I like how Amity is intentionally ignoring Basha and just reading a book.
Invite only, but you witches are my VIPs.
Are these made of real insect wings?
Love that tribute to Mariposa from Star vs. the Forces of Evil.
My dad spared no expense. You've only turned 15 once.
You only turn every age once, Skara.
I don't know, I feel like turning 15 in this world is probably a big deal.
Stop war! It's fun because it's stupid.
I like that Luce and Willow actually enjoy spending time with each other.
Any friend of Willow's is an automatic dork. Ugh, Skara, why did you give me an invite that was molting? Gross. Give me another one.
Yeah, that's pretty much why I hate Basha.
Oh, kid fight!
Kid fight?
Kid fight!
These teachers are very entertaining.
I can't believe you can make pictures of your actual memories. I'ma see me some baby Willow. I'll admit, I was adorable.
You know when a person's confident? When they can say they were adorable as a baby.
Don't eat that!
I love the running gag of the school supplies constantly eating things. Look at how these three are walking, but then in the next shot, it's a line. I want to say that this was intentional to portray the hierarchy of these three, but I don't think so.
Amity, weren't you friends with Willow?
Love Amity's reaction. She clearly hasn't thought about that for a while.
I'm a blight. We only associate with a select few. Keep annoying me, though. I'm happy to select fewer.
Dang, someone called Pocahontas. That was savage. It's a huge missed opportunity to not have a joke about a darkroom or developing film. Fellow photographers will know what I'm talking about.
And let's pick another juicy one. Be careful with my brain.
I like that there's a tiny bit of danger with these photographs.
Who says brain surgery's hard?
Everyone, including the patients?
But if you damage the prints, you'll damage the memories themselves. Be extremely careful.
Well, certainly there's a way to do this that wouldn't be as dangerous or cause as much brain damage. You know, in the event of, oh, I don't know, fire. Why did it take so long for the other prints to start developing?
Wouldn't you feel better talking about it? No, I'd rather do this. That's my motto, after all. Out of sight, out of mind.
The foreshadowing of Amity and Willow's past through little lines like that is just such a brilliant idea. Yes, the screaming bell is back.
I'll never be able to cook up a scheme to make you friends again. Luce, I get it, but I don't want you to do that. No schemes, no plots, no ruses, none.
She never did mention anything about shenanigans.
Luce never fails to make me smile in every episode.
I can't believe I made him cry. Like, he's the teacher.
Easily Bosch's best line.
Is there a ghost in photo class? Are they cute? Yep, just a super cute ghost, but they're all mine.
Ask if they have any friends.
I like that ghosts not only exist, but they're apparently gender neutral.
Willow, I'm sorry, but I have to do this.
What happened to that teacher who was protecting the prince?
Oh, come on!
I like the small reaction that Amity has to the prince being burned.
Hey there, detective. Are you solving a crime or about to commit one?
I love lines of dialogue like that. I also love how Gus brought a whole board to lunch.
When did it get so hot?
I like how calm Gus is seeing Willow steam. Love that pupil dilation.
Ugh! Why would they make memories so flammable?
Probably because memories aren't supposed to be on fire.
So, this is the Owl House. Yep. And you sleep here?
When the night critters allow me to.
Just in case you forgot the boiling isles aren't all fun, here's a dark joke.
Nap time.
Sleep spell.
I didn't cast it on you.
Yeah, who cares?
Oh, King, please don't ever change.
I'll send you into her mind to fix the damage.
Be still, my fantasy-loving heart. I have always wanted to do this. Thank you, Boiling Isles.
At this point, I don't question what Luce does want to do and doesn't. I just believe it.
Yep, whoever did this to Willow showed unbelievable disregard for her safety. Downright despicable. Oh, right, it was you.
Comedy gold aside, that may honestly be Ida's best moment in the whole show.
Okay, I'll do what I can.
I love Amity's little hesitation to take Luce's hand. She's clearly nervous. Neat touch putting the trees in Willow's mind.
Hey, I found something magical. I'm gonna put my face in it.
The English language does not describe my appreciation for Luce. You know what this section of the episode reminds me of? Timeless River in Kingdom Hearts 2, the flashback level. And I love that to death. The combination of Amity and Willow's name literally spells, aww.
Wait! You want important moments? This one might be about a crush.
I think it's cool how Amity and Willow are both trying to avoid that memory as much as possible. Only the Owl House could do an interpretation of Cartoon Z's this well.
Except myself. I'd rather die than expose my secrets. Then die, you shall!
I think it's cool that Gus isn't wasted in this episode, and his sections are quite funny.
Interesting? I'm a bad girl living in a secret fortress.
I'm the secret!
I love how Hootie broke his own window rather than just opening the door.
I will choose one of you. But which one? If you want to get picked, you'll have to impress me.
This episode would have been a perfect opportunity to get more exposition on Ida's curse, but nah. I love how the librarian was there even when Amity and Willow were children.
We don't need to see how this one ends.
Yeah, Willow threw up a lot that day. That's when you knew she was having fun.
Ew, I mean,
Aww.
Yeah, Luce and I had that exact same reaction upon first viewing.
repeat after me. We can fix this together. Come on.
We can fix this together.
Aw, Mittens blushed again. Adorable. Pay attention to this shot and then pay attention to the next shot. The space between the trees isn't consistent. Not sure why.
What's your greatest strength? My decisiveness. Wait, I changed my mind.
Genius.
Amity, you gotta stop being weird. We have to fix all of them. Unless there's something in there you don't want me to see.
Gee, Luce, what gave you that idea?
I'm just here to help Willow.
Help? All you're doing is prying into your friends' lives. Well, did you ever think maybe it's none of your business?
I like that Amity got a little defensive there. Shows she's not proud of what happened. How did Luce not see this before the smoke got over? She was facing in the fire's direction. I like that the color of Inner Willow is the same color of Amity's fire from when she burned the prince.
Amity, that thing isn't after any photo. It's after you.
I like that they directly say that Amity is the cause of the problem rather than just dancing around it. I'm willing to bet that Luce got this idea from Willow pouring water on herself.
Woo! Teamwork, baby!
Mittens blushed again. Adorable. I love this shot.
I was.
Kudos to the writers and the sound effects crew for making Willow actually scary.
You're just hurting Willow. Why are you doing this?
Still haven't figured it out yet? Then I'll show you.
I must say, I'm very impressed with how this show has been building up to it, and then instead of Amity and Luce just going to fix it, Willow instead just shows us. Very clever.
You wanted to know everything, right? Then come take a trip down memory lane. You're saying it all creepy, but I like the sound of...
Clever touch getting one joke out of the episode system before it gets into the really serious climax. Just awesome. I like how Willow engulfs the room in pink so that way you can visibly see that everything that happened in this moment was Amity's doing.
Because... Is it because I still can't do magic?
Willow called her Amy. Aww. Ooh, the symbolism of that shot. Just spine-chilling.
After all, out of sight, out of mind.
You wouldn't think Willow was capable of doing something like this, and yet, she is. It just goes to show how much pain she went through during this time. Just amazing. I like that we never actually see Amity's parents' faces, or really even anything. We can only see their shadows towering over Amity, symbolizing their power over her. It just goes to show how cruel some parents can be. The lack of color on Basha and Skara just proves that they never really mattered to Amity the way Willow did to her. Amazing.
We'll make sure the girl is never admitted into Hexside. Now go, and try not to make a scene.
I think it's odd for Amity's parents to be involved in this to this extent. On the one hand, I think it's really good that the episode explains why Amity abandoned Willow the way she did after all the build-up. But on the other hand, why did she fully commit to that? Like, Amity didn't have to not stay her friend forever. They could have been friends at Hexside secretly.
Willow, you were never too weak to be my friend. I was too weak to be yours.
But the main reason why this twist has it on my good side is because they don't try to justify what Amity did to Willow. She knows it was wrong. I like that Luce is holding her hands to her mouth in total disbelief.
I'm not actually gonna rip it because it's a real butterfly, but you get the gesture, right?
I do.
In this situation, I would normally try to give a negative for Amity not fully committing to that, but considering all she's done in this episode, I'll give it a pass. So I was gonna start crying, and then that showed up.
Whoa, what went down here? And where's Gus? What did you do with Gus?
The kid's fine. He's just dead to us.
Those are very mixed messages.
Fitting how after the emotions, the episode returns to its jokes.
I remember what you did too. What you did in there? I can't say we're friends, but it's a start.
So I'm going to be honest about something. I was not impressed with the Owl House until I saw this episode. Don't get me wrong, the previous episodes are great, but none of them truly impressed me the way this one does, and how it handles Amity, Willow, and Luce's character arcs all in one episode, while giving us some great Gus moments. Seriously, the fact that this episode exists is a godsend. And for it, I'm going to give 5 points, because it's that amazing.